Reflections. Peace, peace. Peace to the goddesses and the gods. Ashe to the goddesses and the gods. Peace to the ancestors. Ashe to the ancestors. Known and unknown gods, goddesses known and unknown. Today's topic, y'all, we gonna get on about the mothership. And we're gonna give it, we just coming off the flow, man. We coming off the flow, man. We coming off the flow, whatever it is that's on the top of the brain. I'm seeing a lot of shit going on. They got the vaccines out. I'm seeing a lot of AI, a lot of artificial intelligence going on out here. I'm seeing a lot of motherfucking robots amongst me, still amongst the gods. The Kundalini energy has taken its toll to rise, which is our ancestors, which is the life that's inside of us, spirit after spirit after spirit, after century after decade. That's all stuck together. They've been in the astral world, which is the extension of this world. Some have went on to the God realms, you know, and just came back incarnated to help us, you know, guide us through as we take over. And just knowing knowing something about the mothership, y'all. I put a little something on your brain about the mothership. The mothership is where it all come from. That's the starting, founding, chaos, dark matter energy. If you don't know. That's why we all come from a woman, a mother, a goddess, a chaos being. And that's who we go back to. That's how we're trying to fight our way back to. Now, you have a mother. Everybody have a mother. Everything has a mother. Everything has a portal that it comes through. So, that's why you feel that compassion. I mean, that passionate for a woman. And, you know what I'm saying? Before you experience sex. Because once we experience sex, you know, all kind of a lot of things go out the window, you know, and you know, we forget about the essence of everything, and so we just take sex as we just fucking, not one time understanding that this is a whole orgasmic galaxy or orgasmic planet, orgasmic power, and that's what it requires. It requires the Big Bang. Y'all familiar with that from science class, 7th grade? The Big Bang Theory. Well, all the stars in the sky that you see, they told you that there was a planet that exploded, poof. Which is not a planet, it's more like us that just got zapped and spread it everywhere the fuck out. But they're portal gates as well. And what the souls do in the spirits, they use them. They travel from star to star, or plank to plank, or portal, you know, using those portals and teleport. Like I said, y'all, you got more power than you think you do. Once you get on the other side, you will realize that you have a lot of powers, telekinesis powers. Also, don't forget to really start feeling this and feeling what I'm saying, but just feeling the universe, feeling the great mother, understanding the gods that's with you and the gods that's against you, as well as the goddesses and the goddesses that's with you. Because y'all see what's going on. Women out here setting niggas up. Niggas out here killing women. You know, women in the gangs. Shit, niggas want to be women. So that's all a part of with the Kundalini energy rising, because with the whole XY chromosome, you got to understand this. Me as a masculine, as a man, this is the XY chromosome factor. And the woman is the double X. So if the woman come first, she got double X, and then we come next, which is the XY. That means that a woman is a man and a woman, a female and a male, a feminine and a masculine energy, all in one. Just to be truthful with y'all, there is no such thing as a masculine energy, because the only thing was here first was the feminine energy, and that's what creates. That's what has the power, just the power of thought to create anything, create a body, create a car, create land, a world, skies, which have been done, and we are. I want to say we are 7 bodies in one. Let's get to this. 7 bodies in one. That's why you have your chakras. That's why you need to have crystals, and learn how to charge your crystals, and just learn how to store your crystals away. Learning what crystals are for love, what crystals are for protected of negative energy, which crystals are for wealth. Um, Also learning the power of magnets. Magnets also heal. They heal, they absorb. The same thing that you do, the melanin, the pineal gland, front and back, and which is the most 2 important chakras. And you got to power those things up, man. You got to power them up. You can't have too much power. Some of us around here running around with too much energy, but there is not a balance with that energy. So you have to go for the balance with the energy, because what the balance does, the balance, it doesn't burn the energy out. You know what I mean? And it don't allow you to use the energy in the wrong way. Like for instance, your heart chakra. You know what I'm saying? And that's the emotions. You know, that's the thing that triggers and controls emotions. That's why you say, man, I felt like, man, she broke my heart, or I felt like he broke my heart, or you lose a loved one, and upon mourning, you just can't, figure it. You just can't quite grab it while you're still down and crying, and you just feel like you just want to die. You just want to give up and let go. That's from the heart chakra, which is one of the most important chakras besides the main 2, which is the third eye and the pineal gland, which is the pineal and the crown. And those 2 are the main 2 that's running everything, that's operating everything. Meaning, like I said, the dark matter energy that's inside of you back there in your membrane, what that does is receive from the sun or from the great mother. And the third eye is the soul, the spirit. And the spirit gets it from the membrane, which is that dark matter energy in the back of your head. So what they mean when they say Satan get behind me. And it sends signals, just like the grass, just like the trees. Why you think they got landscaping companies out here? Why you think motherfuckers always want to keep the grass cut? They make it it's just part of looking nice, but really what that is cutting your motherfucking frequency off. That's stopping the trees from telling you something. That's stopping, you from, because remember this, y'all, we got to walk in that grass every day, bare feet. You know what I'm saying? Barefoot. We want to get in that grass. We want to soak up some of that sun much as possible. Because it's also putting on and it's taking away. It's just like what they said that the trees do. The trees take out the carbon, meanwhile push back oxygen, right? But really, that's a lie, because the trees is from us. So what the trees is also giving off carbon for us, because we're carbonated beings, chaos matter beings, and we come in different colors of orange, blue, a few different colors, and we breathe in carbon. So what we breathing in now, this oxygen and all this shit they spread in the air alongside with the chemtrails and all of that, it's slowly for surely deteriorating and aging the avatar. You know what I'm saying? Killing you, basically. Because we don't never age. We don't never age. Like I said, y'all, if anybody is wondering why, like, how am I here today and you here today listening to me and I'm talking to you, it's because what we usually do, this is our planet, and we came here and we set up shop. It's just like you know, setting up shop, prepping something, getting your rough draft. So we were just coming here, we was just bringing love and energy here. We were setting things here, you know what I'm saying? And what happened was, on our way down again, for whoever knows how many times, but just coming down again to check it out, check on what we build. We came down and Zeus had already had it planned out for us what he was gonna do. Hit us with the Men in Black pen and ink bloom and blind your ass, and now you don't know what's really going on no more. You basically doing what they tell you to do. Whatever they programmed you to do. Versus, as the older you get, that soul connecting with that spirit starts to work. It starts to tap in. It starts to talk. You start to feeling different. You start to go through phases. You started to change your ways. You started to change the way you eat. You start not to like certain things. And that's what that is. That's the power of the soul and the spirit. The soul connecting to the spirit, getting the message, picking up the frequency. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, goddesses and gods, it's a beautiful job when the universe pick you to put the glasses on. Because once them glasses on, you see the real. You know what I'm saying? And start paying attention to these movies, man, that y'all watching. Don't just watch the movies and just watch the shit for excitement or thrill or entertainment, because there's no such thing. Watch this motherfucker with your two eyes, because what you're going to do is you're going to start to, how should I say this? You're going to start to decode the matrix. You're going to start to pay attention to detail, and you're going to just watch and observe what these two eyes versus this one eye can actually, see, and start seeing things for what they are, like what it really is. Look beyond something. Like I tell y'all, like I always say, just because a motherfucker tell y'all the sky green, if you don't ever go look for yourself, see it for yourself, shit, can you believe that? Is that accurate? No. So once again, I tell y'all to do your research on all the things I'm saying. Do the research on these goddesses and gods. Do the research on their energies and what type of energy they hold, and what's they thing, what they thrive off of, what's they main thing. Is it singing? Is they the best singer in the world, best boxer in the world, best creator in the world, as far as technology or something like that? They're in charge of the new iPhones or whatever, and then you start to identify your gods, and then you get to command them to do the will of your work, or you will not have no mercy on them. And that's just how that go. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, always know that your shadow, that's your spirit, and it has a connection with the astral world. And what you're going through here in this actual physical is you're experiencing being at the lowest chakra. This is like the lowest side of yourself. So you're going to see low things. You're going to participate in low acts, and you're going to do shit that that after it's done, you're like, man, no, that shit ain't right, bro. I ain't even that type of person. I don't want to do that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I'll never do that again. So, and then you start to tap in and figure out who you are, because you ain't no motherfucking savage. You ain't no cold blood motherfucker. You ain't none of that. Knock that shit off. Niggas ain't none of that. You are loving, caring, or better yet, how should I say it? Peace, positive, energy, creating, what it is, positive energy, creating, positive energy, peace, P-E-A-C-E. I know it's positive energy, some creating something. I'll get back to y'all on that shit. We good in the moment. Some runs, boy. And understand you got 7 bodies in one, people. So I need y'all to get the magnets, get them crystals, get y'all some copper and put it around. You get some gold. And because what it do, it helps the blood flow. It helps the blood cells. That's why, remember, everything is off numbers, y'all. That's why they always talk about your vital signs and, you know, your blood pressure and how do they rate those things and dock those things, right? Off of numbers and shit, right? Off of machines and shit, right? And machines that generate numbers, right? Off of field, all right, right? Off the physical, all right, bet, right? So then you go, and now you got 7 bodies and the 7 chakras. Just take you to the Bible, the parable where Jesus said he fed 5,000. He fed 5,000. And y'all know what he said with what, right? With 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, right? Right? Okay. And what he was referring to was spiritual food. Food for each world, for the balance, to balance out, to balance you out. Meaning, you got your physical, your etheric, your astral, you got your emotional, casual, and spiritual. If I said that correct. Let me check that out, y'all, just to make sure I did it right. I said your 7 bodies, which is the chakras inside of you. And what Jesus said he fed 5,000 people with. He was speaking spiritual. He was speaking on a spiritual plane where you got the physical, the etheric, the astral, the mental, casual, emotional, and spiritual. Spiritual being the last, the top, the highest. And physical being this 3D, third dimension, low, root chakra, low frequency. So power it up, meditate, absorb the sun, you know, believe in it, put your heart in it, put your power in it, put your thought in it, and watch what it do for you. Watch the power it do for you. Watch the doors it open for you. Watch the knowledge it transfers to you. Then you won't have no fears of death. You won't have no fears of dying, because you don't die. Your energy, you transfer. You just going to another realm. So you got to power up and be ready. You got to get your knowledge on what's going on. And remember what I told y'all, when you lead on going to the light, man, you are the light within you. So you got to go back to the darkness, deep in that darkness, so you can get refreshed and re-cleansed, boy, and power up. Yeah, don't go to that light. Now, let me drop another gem on y'all. Alongside the 7 chakras. Y'all, alongside the 7 chakras, I'm going to say this. Along with powering them up, along with getting your crystals and all that good stuff, crystals and your magnets, do the footwork, do the research, do some studying. Alongside doing it, do your own study. Don't just go off of what I'm saying. Do your research, do your own study and own chakra. And you're going to understand that the root chakra to the crown chakra. And you're going to understand that the heart chakra, that's one of the toughest ones, man, because you got to learn to be, you got to learn to let shit go. When I say let shit go, meaning like, man, I don't give a fuck who you into it with or what y'all got going on. Man, send love and positive energy. Send peace their way. You know, send peace their way. Send love their way. Call them, let them know, man. Let them know, like, man, I ain't got no problem with y'all. It's love. It's all good. It's peace, bro. Because it's going to help you. It's going to help your heart. Because that heart chakra, you're going to need that. Because you can't say you got love. And for the gods out here, man, start respecting these goddesses, man. Start loving our goddesses. and all love. You know what I'm saying? But the main one, boy, the one that you could get every other female woman from. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all see what's going on. A lot of these brothers, these niggas out here on this other shit. These women out here on this other shit. So you know what I'm saying, man? You know, and yeah, learn this, that the word bitch mean the queen of the dog star. So that's a great thing. That's a high up thing. That's higher than anything down here. So when somebody call you a bitch, that's all good, as long as they'll call you a bitch ass nigga or yo bitch ass or some shit like that. They say like, man, y'all a bunch of bitches. Now that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful picture though. Yeah, we are. And understand is that all of us are women. We are feminine energy. You see me in a male and I got a dick and all that, that's because this is the great mother side of masculine. So if I came back here in a masculine form, that means I really came here to fuck some shit up, to destroy some shit and rebuild this thing the right way. You know, stand for something, man. Stand for something out here. Stand for something higher than whatever the fuck you thought you knew. Because everything that you thought you knew, grandma taught you, granddaddy taught you, don't get me wrong, all that shit was nothing. Waste of fucking time. I ain't even gonna say that. It kind of cut you in, you know, I guess it cut some people and mold some people, so I ain't gonna knock you. But versus what's really going on, versus the pain, the hurt, what you could really see, what you could really feel. Little kids getting killed, people getting killed, mostly our people getting killed, killing each other. We gotta do better, man. I keep saying that, and this shit gonna be like that. It's gonna get great, boy. Well, ain't nobody down here gonna know nothing about nothing. See, on other worlds that we created, this all love, ain't no none of that. Unless we had to go to war with a motherfucker like Zeus, because he wanted to come and take some shit over. But don't get me wrong, he'll never win, because in his mind, he want to take shit over. So therefore, that thought dumbed him down, that lowered his energy. So you will always be higher than him. Understand this. Understand that you are. You have to go through being Zeus and all this fuck shit, so you can find out that you really are the great mother. And I'm talking to men and women, niggas and bitches, whatever. You feel me? Or niggas and bitches. You feel me? Understand this, y'all. We gotta wake the fuck up. Remember this, we gonna check out anyway, so what you scared of, man? Don't be scared. You got a whole team, a whole army, a whole worlds waiting on you on your side. Stop playing. Don't be scared. Be embracing. Be brave. Be boastful. With yourself, pray to yourself. You to God. You gonna make it happen. Like I pray and say, it's gonna be another beautiful day to die. It's gonna be a lot of money come this way. It's gonna be a lot of love, a lot of positive energy. It's gonna be a lot of knowledge. That's key. I choose knowledge over all. You know? But like I said, I'm tuned in to all energies. I knew why I love so much. I knew it had to be a woman trait, feminine trait. And like I said, we go back and we go back, y'all go all the way back. No man ever existed. Wasn't no men. It was all women. It was all females. So what was going on was, okay, let's make a little creation. Let's create a part of our masculine, the energy that's inside of the woman. Let's create this. Created me. I'm here fighting my way through it. I'm a man having the instincts, the chakras having the chakras powered up and balanced, you catching shit before it hits you. You catch the shit before it hits you, before it even come your way. You own it already. So understand, y'all. You gotta get on them chakras. You gotta power it up. You gotta really believe it first. You gotta believe in yourself. Believe that you the God, you the creator, you the manifester. You know, you the manifestation. And then get going with this shit, man. Hit the gas with this shit, man. Don't be all pussy for the battle, you know? And show love, man. Show love, even to your worst enemy, you know? Because at the end of the day, the beginning of the day, they waiting on you to wake up. Once you wake up, everything woke. Everything woke, everybody woke. It's just going down after that. You say you want to stop the violence. You say you want to stop the killing. You say you want to stop all the hurt. Right? Tune in. Tune in, man. Tune all the way in, y'all. Tune in. Tell somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Wake somebody up. Enlighten somebody. That shit you think you know about the game, the hustle, the movement, you got this, you sauce, woo woo. Tell somebody else and watch what happen for you. Good things. People always talking that dumb shit. Oh, no, don't tell nobody, man. Speak your shit into existence. How is you gonna do that? All right, then. With that being said, peace.